Hey guys, how's it going? Rubik's Master here, and today I'm going to be going over all the daily raids. They've actually just been simplified fairly recently. I typically haven't been doing the daily raids unless I just see some tech that I really need. But as I said, they were made a bit easier recently. They introduced an entirely new tier 3 base. I don't know what exactly level that is for me. I am a level 53 or maybe level 54 at this point. I don't remember exactly. So, your bases may be a little easier, maybe a little harder, but I see a very strong theme throughout all of my bases, so maybe this will help you as well, even if you aren't my exact level. If it'll load. If and it'll load. Now, you don't always just want to attack all three daily raids. Sometimes it'll be more beneficial to attack the same raid twice. So, um, right now, as you saw, I have Tech for my first two and Moz crits for my last one. Those Moz crits are really handy. So really, if I was looking at these daily raids, typically I would just go ahead and take out the Moz daily raid and just get all those crits. Okay, so this particular base, there's going to be a ton of enemy units spawning, but they're all going to be extremely low damage. So really all you need is just some units to clean up those. And I'm going to have my M270s to take out most of these turrets before they can even reach me. But we're just going to spawn here. We did take a little bit of burst damage. Alright, and now we're just going to sit here. As you can see, it does spawn. Let's turn that down a little bit. It's pretty loud. It does spawn a fairly large amount of enemy units. Okay, that rocket buggy may get a shot off, which would do a little bit more damage. No biggie. Alright, so let's go ahead and move forward with my M270s. Now, the only thing that can target my M270, well, other than bad positioning and that machine gun turret, is that howitzer over there. There used to be a salvo turret over here, which made this base a little bit more difficult, but we don't have that difficulty anymore. Alright, we're going to wait for that machine gunner to sit still because of a glitch with the M270 aiming. We're going to go ahead and select our Abrams and Zeus's and turn AI on for those. There we go. Alright, so let's move forward. We're going to get in range of this howitzer just to speed things along a little bit. But, normally you wouldn't just rush straight into the range of the howitzer. You would use some units to distract it. Alright, we're going to whack that bad boy. Then we're going to go ahead and do a preemptive strike on the rocket buggy. And then we're going to target over here and take out this machine gun turret. Go ahead and get an airstrike going on that HQ, so that we don't take quite so long to finish it off. There we go. Now, the way I believe these work, man, I cannot talk today, sorry guys, but anyway, the way I believe these work, so if you're a lower level, this is the lowest level available to me, but, theoretically, it would be available to you as, like, a higher tier. So for me, it's level 40. I have level 40, 50, and 60. Maybe you have level 30, 40, and 50, so 40 would be your middle base. Anyway, that's how you wipe that out. Using lower level units, you can use rocket buggies, but I'd imagine at the level that you would be attacking this base, you probably have M270s, even if you only have a few. And really, the M270s are going to come into even bigger play in the level 50 and 60 bases we're about to take a look at. Because, in case you've been under a rock for a little while, these M270s outrange railguns. This base used to be a little bit of a doozy, mainly thanks to a couple, or one, I don't remember exactly how many, but there were Peacemaker turrets in here. So, yeah, those being gone really helps out. Now we just have this little salvo turret, but that's really easy. So we're going to spawn this bad boy right here. Spawn these bad boys over there. And there we go. Easy peasy. We do have those guys we need to take out pretty quickly. They're like an advanced version of the Maw's troops. Ish. There we go. So now that that's done, there's nothing in this base after that that can outrange our M270s. So we can just send our M270s in to start chipping away. You just got to make sure you target all the Force Recons. Alright, so we got some Force Recon coming at us. We're going to, again, because of the M270 targeting glitch, which, hold on, maybe we'll actually get a look at it right here. Oh no, it actually did the right thing. Oh no, there we go. It's doing the same thing again, where it just targets far, like it targets where the moving unit was and not where it is anymore. That's the targeting glitch I was talking about. Alright. So we're just going to keep moving around, taking out all these Force Recons, machine gun turrets, railguns, everything along the way. Really, though, if you're a decent level, if you have high-level Abrams, these level 10 Abrams, except for the boosted railguns, they can take out pretty much this entire base by themselves. They are by no means helpless. So let's hope we don't get in range of that machine gun turret. We did. No biggie. It's not dealing a whole lot of damage, so we can wipe it out. You could take out the machine gun turret first. As you saw, their range overlap is a little bit iffy. That particular machine gun turret does outrange us, but not by much. So let's get our tanks and turn the AI on all these bad boys. Uh-oh, we did have a couple of them target that railgun. So let's see if we can't get there in time. Oh, there you see that the Abrams are very, very capable. Let's go ahead and turn AI all the way on, and it will finish off this base pretty quickly. Now, the next base, the level 60, used to actually be fairly difficult. I used to not really attack it unless I really, really, really needed it. But I think we're going to find that it's probably going to be as easy as this one. Which is kind of weird. Kixeye seems to flip-flop back and forth between base difficulties. They'll have a little while where the bases will just be ludicrously difficult and not even worth trying, not even fun. And then the next time, it'll just be too ridiculously easy where you can just farm it over and over and over. Though really with daily raids, I think the bases should be a little bit easier with daily raids, seeing as you only get 3 attacks and you're done. So really, instead of making the bases super, super difficult, they should focus more on making you choose what you really want. But anyway, this is a level 60 base. As you can see, we have tons of railguns. How many railguns is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 railguns. Now, this machine gun turret will be able to target our M270s, I believe. So let's see how this goes. The other base had Force Recon guarding it. This higher level base doesn't even have Force Recon. That's crazy. Alright, so we do have stuff coming for us. Some infantry units. Gonna have some... Oh, they do have Humvee IFVs guarding, though. Striker IFVs. Would you look at that? So they do, like, kinda have Force Recon guarding. A little bit, but not really. Okay, so we're not really going to worry about using our Abrams even when it comes to that salvo turret, because the salvo turret's only on a level 4 platform, so that won't really be an issue. Let's go ahead and target that machine gun turret. Okay, so we do outrange it. That's good. And let's just go through. We're not going to worry about any of the structures. If they get destroyed on accident, it is what it is. But once we get a little ways in, we'll turn our Abrams on to autopilot, and they can clean up the mess we leave. Like I said, the Kixeye flip-flops. These bases are so ridiculously easy now. And really, don't be too discouraged by the railguns if you don't have M270s. Really, with rocket buggies or S10s, you should be able to accomplish basically the same thing. Or even Abrams, high-level Abrams. They cannot be overstated. They have good range, really good range, and do enough damage to kill most of these turrets in 1 or 2 volleys. There we go. We may get a little tight for space in here, but that salvo turret shouldn't be dealing too much damage to me. So we're going to go ahead and wipe that out. Then we're going to come over here, take out the salvo, which, as I said, is only level 4, so it's really easy to take out. We did take a bit of damage, but that's no biggie. If we were really not pushed for time, we could very, very easily, there we go, have moved in with our Abrams and absorbed all the damage with our tanks. But we didn't. No big deal. Alright, M270s, if you could take out the things that are a little bit further away, help out our Abrams. The level 8 command center is really weird considering it's all level 4 or 3 defense platforms. Very, very strange, I must say. Anyway, that's really it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, you really need to, when you're looking at these bases and which ones to attack, you really need to just look at what you need the most of. Because, so you attack one base, and it gives you 11 equipment cards. The next time you attack it, it'll give you like 30 something. And if you attack the same base 3 times in a row, your rewards get insane. That's why I said I would much rather have attacked this particular base 3 times in a row, because it starts out giving me 34 crit cards for Maws. If I attacked it 3 times, or even just twice, I'd be getting probably over 100 crit cards for my Maws. But I've exhausted all my attacks. Oh no, not over 100. Oh wow, they decrease the returns. You get 11 on the first one, 19 on the second one. I believe the third time around though, you get a lot more, like a substantial amount more. But anyway, hope this helped some of you guys out, and until next time, y'all have an awesome day.